Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour going to last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you. I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Hey, everybody. Yeah. Keeping it real, Don. Isha Brightwell was formerly engaged to Exhibit. Yeah, we remember that. And then I forget stuff like that as I tell a story. And this person says, this Queens, Shorty in Queens, says she's another groupie. This is who Exhibit dumped for Superhead. Inside source, she gets around.
Wow.
So it'll be Usher today, somebody else tomorrow. Paul McCartney fell 5 feet through a trap door.
What?
During a sellout concert. Yo, he's 63. He can't take too many more of those.
Oh, no. No more stunts.
I mean, look, Madonna's 44. There were 18,000 people there, and there was a big hole. There was a big hole on the stage, and he just fell through. Can you believe that?
Oh, man.
Well, no word on whether he's in the hospital or not, but geez, they say he banged up his elbow and his back. Oh my gosh, brown juice all over the studio. Damn, Art. Wipe that up before Steve tomorrow morning, please.
Sorry.
Listen to this. He banged his elbow and his back as he fell on top of a piano. That's what was down 5 feet. I guess they were going to raise the piano as he did, you know, that black and white song with, you know, without Michael Jackson. You remember they did that song together?
Ebony and Ivory.
Yeah, and he had the piano key. I guess they were going to raise the piano up, but he fell through the hole on top of the piano. Jeez. And he's got a new CD he's promoting, Chaos and Creation.
I see why.
In the backyard. Hey, Francine. Francine, a.k.a. Big Franny Mae. She says she's come up with a new party game of her own. It's the Wendy Williams Experience party game.
Uh-oh.
She says, after having a party at my house, I tell my close friends to stay for the after party, a la the bonus hour on your show. Anyway, we put all the sound effects in a hat, and everyone pulls out a sound effect, and they're responsible for that one for the rest of the bonus hour of the party. The bell, the crickets, or whatever. And during our bonus hour, we break out the sound effects that we pull out of the hat. While we're sitting around and talking ish, you're responsible for hitting your own sound effect appropriately.
Oh.
Good, Franny. And thank you, everybody, working with Franny.
I'd like to be invited to that party.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
And I'll bring my own thing here. Yeah.
You can bring the sound effect machine.
Right.
By the way, Kim Porter does work.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This just in.
Oh.
The the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation's annual fashion show is highly anticipated this year thanks to Puffy's baby's mother, Kim Porter, the part-time model, and 3 brown girls overseer. That's a production company with 2 other brown girls, I guess. She's overseeing the show. Vivica Fox, Outkast Big Boy, Tashina Arnold, Malik Yoba, and Jackie Reed, of course, and Farnsworth Bentley are among the celebrity models for the show. Puffy himself will be honored with the 2005 Fashion Ambassador Award. The show is going to feature performances by Guy, the jazz artist Eric Lewis, and Carl Thomas. Proceeds from the fashion show go towards the Congressional Black Caucus Spouses College Scholarship Fund. So, see, she does work. But you notice she didn't get that job on her own. Puffy's actually being honored.
Yeah.
If you want me to show up there for the honoration.
Hire my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't she interviewing celebrities on the MTV video? I missed that also. The red carpet. Yeah, Isha, you'd be stupid to leave Usher.
Will I getting pregnant.
Yeah, you better poke a hole in that condom real quick. Wendy, the House of Darion. Honestly, who's going to buy $200 jeans? Please. And her coat line? No one's buying it. Shh. And Lil Wayne, I agree with the stupid teardrop nobody wants to see. Exactly. Okay, let me go back and explain the House of Darion. You know, that's Beyonce's clothing line. She's got different price ranges for particular things. And I have an ad for the House of Darion clothing. And Beyonce, as usual, looks absolutely beautiful in a plain girl kind of way, but zhuzhed up glam Beyonce. She's wearing a simple white blouse, a brown leather belt with, crust on the front, the crusties, and jeans. But the way she's wearing it like a supermodel. She's wearing it like she can go anywhere in that outfit. And she's wearing all House of Darion. Here, we'll pass it around.
It's just House of Duran. No, same thing. House of D.
Exactly. Girl, I'll house you. Anyway, look, I'm passing it around. I'm sorry you all can't see. Damn you, VH1. Where are you with those damn cameras? Doesn't she look great? That's a regular everyday girl's outfit, but look how she's wearing it.
Yeah.
So all I was doing was saying I would give that line a check out. Like, I would look and see what they have and see how the clothes fit and stuff. I'm not going to just blow it off as another celebrity with a clothing line and hate.
I'd probably buy the jeans.
But, well, here's the deal. Why would you spend $175, $225 on Joe jeans, but you wouldn't look at Sister Girl stuff? Is your hate that deep that you can't support if it's truly something that you like? I mean, hell, before me and Puffy did whatever we did, and I'm still confused as to what it is. Do we make up? Are we still fighting or what? I'm still in battle mode. I can't figure out. But before all that, my kid's been wearing Sean John since he came out of his pappy sack. And the kid was born in Philly.
Yeah.
Puffy was part of the reason that I wasn't in New York. Mm-hmm. But I like the quality of clothes. They were free, but still, based on the evidence at hand, I should have thrown them in the garbage. Yeah. But no, like you can't hate. So I'm going to give the House of Duran or whatever a chance. It would be nice to get a box of these clothes, but that's not what I'm asking for. I'll go out and check them out for real. Mm-hmm. Love is love. I know how to separate my feelings. Mm-hmm. Like, I hate R. Kelly for what he's alleged to do. But there is no denying the musical genius that he is. Damn him! Right?
Yes.
I don't have any ill will towards Beyonce, and all I'm saying is I would spend $200 for a pair of jeans in the Bloomingdale's. They have my favorite jeans department. Sidebar, is that where you buy your jeans? Bloomingdale's has the best jeans department. Oh my gosh, they say Barney's has them. I love the jeans at Bloomingdale's. They have all the brands right there.
For women?
Yeah. Like, I go to Kohl's also. You know what I mean? Like, I'm high-low, A $25 mud jeans, Kohl's, Paris Blue. I can tell you all the brands that I love at Kohl's. And my favorite time to shop at Kohl's is like 8 o'clock in the morning as soon as they open up. I'm the only one in the juniors department. The oldest person in the store is like 90. The middle age in Kohl's at that time of morning is like 70. Because some people are 90 and some people are 40. But the middle age is like 70. And I have the whole juniors department to myself. And but I would also spend $200 on jeans. So why not look at the House of Duran? If I can look like this in them. Do you understand what I'm saying? And about Lil Wayne, what I was saying is, I can't believe that Trina is with Lil Wayne. Like, he's like boyish to me, and I don't care how old she is and how old he is. If she's 27 and he's 27, still, she seems to be a more mature, faster, just everything about her, just 100 miles a minute. Lil Wayne is sporting a teardrop on his eye, like he's still looking for his father or something. Remember, Manny Fresh said that Lil Wayne got the teardrop, and Manny has it too. Was it Manny? No, it wasn't Manny. Birdman.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The teardrop represents some sort of, lost, missing, whatever they got them to match. It's just like, I don't want that over top of me after midnight from the club.
Yeah, right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I could get with it with the soft and pink. That's not the kind of after club I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm talking about the hard and black after the club. Oh yeah. take it off.
Oh.
Take it off. You know what I mean? Little Wayne is like a boy. He has little in his name, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Trina needs a man. Did you see all the behind on the source?
It's crazy.
I just think that the teardrop is like such a turnoff in terms of the man thing. Like, he could be your friend. He could be a great interview. He could make great music. He could be the heir to Cash Money if he wants. But could he be your man with a damn teardrop on his face?
Baby has one.
We're not talking about Baby. We're talking about a man named Little Wayne, who's already slight in his appearance anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Trina really loves him. Dear Wendy. Yeah, look, this is based off the People Poll question yesterday. Did you marry to become, or did you marry somebody to make them a U.S. citizen? 25% of you all said yes.
Wow.
I'm startled.
It's a business.
Yeah, I'm startled.
Yeah, like adopting kids is a business.
25% of people said yes, and 75% said no. 25% of people. This is a business.
Yeah.
The new People Poll question is common sense more important than book smarts? And you can go to the WendyWilliamsExperience.com and answer yes or no. But this is in relation to yesterday's People Poll question about citizenship. Wendy, I'm an educated and sophisticated woman who is also one of the many people who married in order to gain citizenship. Yeah, go ahead and say, no good's gonna come to you. No, I'm not. I'm gonna reserve judgment. I'm gonna continue reading. This is not uncommon within the immigrant community. Goose?
It is not.
Wait, nobody can hear.
No, it is not uncommon.
Goose is from Trinidad.
Oh.
I just wanted to pull it to the mic so you can hear his accent.
Wendy's from Barbados.
I am Asian by way of New Jersey.
Oh.
This is not uncommon within the immigrant community. It was the only route available through which I could achieve the things that I came to this country to achieve. When I first got here, I swore that I would never do this because marriage is supposed to be sacred and special. However, my right-eyed idealism went out the window once I realized that this is the land of hustle. And you have to do many things that you might not like in order to achieve your goal. I'm sure that you can relate to this in some ways, getting your hustle on. Anyway, once I secured my citizenship, I went on to get both my bachelor's degree and my master's degree, for which I would not have been able to finance without financial aid forms the U.S. government provided. I am now the director of a very large agency, financially independent, and enjoy the better things in life. All I am asking is that you do not judge, because this is a do or die situation for many. By the way, I'm a huge fan. I loved you on Good Day New York, big hair and all. Shout out to Goose. I've been listening to his radio show since way back in Trinidad. On behalf of all Trinis, go ahead and make us proud. Aww, Goosey.
Oh, that's too sweet.
Is this your ex-wife? No, you know what? No, I'm not knocking hustle. I mean, you know, I'm just... turns out I found out last week I am very close to somebody who did the same thing. The person that I'm close with needed the citizenship and married to get into the country. I had no idea. You know, he's sans accent. So, you know, for whatever reason, you just think, you know, no accent. All of a sudden, you know, you're born in Queens. You know, which is so stupid. Art, you just passed me this note through your stink fingers. You saw Mabel King from What's Happening? Mm-hmm. Mabel King passed away.
No, she's living.
Where did you see her, Art?
Right there.
Zoe.
I heard that one. You said that last week.
You heard that?
Because you said it last week.
Oh, see, same old jokes. Art will be having new jokes tomorrow night at the Laugh Hour, Laugh Factory, or else. And that's not a good joke.
Funny, though.
It wasn't a joke. What to say? That was funny. That's you just to hear.
Her curls are more defined, though.
Oh.
She has, like, Shirley Temple long ones.
No, she didn't. She had curls like that, Zoe.
She did?
You do have the Mabel King hair.
I like that show. I didn't know her name.
Yeah. Zoe's the queen of all interns. As long as you have the mic, explain about the threading in 30 seconds or less. Oh. Zoe got her eyebrows threaded. I came into the station today, and I immediately said to Zoe, before I even dropped my bag or took off my sunglasses, I said, Zoe, you look really fabulous. I said, your hair, your hoops, your glasses, your lip gloss, you look really fabulous. Yes. And I didn't know to point to your eyebrows also, but I did notice, and I couldn't figure out, does she always do her eyebrows or what? Like everything, because I'm staring so hard.
Well, I hadn't gotten them done for a while because you scared me about the waxing, all the reports that we've been talking about with the different bacterial infections. So I found a threading place here in Manhattan.
Now, how much did you pay?
$7, which is comparable to waxing prices. I used to pay $5 to wax my eyebrows. $7 for threading is not that much because I would give them a $1 tip anyway.
Yes. Now, how long does she learned that from me? No matter what the bill, you give a $1 tip. I mean, wait, there's exceptions to the rule. I don't feel like breaking it down, but no matter.
We learn a lot here on the show.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Even for a $100 bill, you tip $1.
If they're delivering right here to the radio station downstairs, well, I don't have to see them. I'm sending one of the girls. So you all are the ones. Hey.
Oh man, that's wild. That's wild. It's a wild girl.
Back to you. Okay, so you give the obligatory $1 tip regardless.
Yeah. And so I gave them $8 for thread.
Good girl.
And they put a piece of thread in their mouths.
Ew!
Already SARS.
Wrong SARS.
No.
Oh God!
It's the thread never, like the piece that's in your mouth never touches you.
Okay.
And it's like a spool, like regular sewing thread.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They put a piece in their mouth to hold it. Mm-hmm. Then they wrap it around one hand, wrap it around the other hand, and twist it. They do some weird little dance and twist it around the hairs. And this is able to like pull it out and give you a perfect little.
And how long does it take compared
5
to?
minutes. Like,
wow.
Listen to that. Yeah.
And you didn't have any bumple still skin afterwards?
No irritation.
Did they put the alcohol on it?
Yes, they have a little, like, that gel that you put, and they...
With the antiseptic?
And
they look beautiful.
Thank you.
So the thread pulls the root deeper than anything else. So when's the last time you got that done?
I got it done last week, and I guess it can last about 2 weeks like waxing.
Wow. So if you can take the threading, then you can buy yourself some Tweezermans and just do it at home yourself and save your $8.
Yeah. I keep it up with the tweezing, so I don't go I go once a month.
Good girl.
Yes.
See, that's another rule on the show. Don't give all these people your money all the time.
No. Once a month.
I love Zoe's voice.
So do I. Isn't her voice absolutely adorable? It's going to be annoying to her husband, though.
I know. How do you moan when you do
No, see, it's all, no. See, it's good here during the show. Her husband is going, ooh, that's going to be that last voice he hears. Bye, honey. Have a good day at work. Well, you have to pick up your socks. Are you talking about me? So the 30-year-old crazy woman in Connecticut, well, she's the sexual predator who believed that she was in a fantasy relationship with her 8-year-old daughter's playmate. She admitted having repeated sexual contact with the boy and accepted a plea deal yesterday that will likely send her to prison for just 6 years. Her name is Tammy, and she pled guilty to 2 counts of risking and injuring a child, a minor, and the charges were reduced. The boy's family accepted the reduction in charges to spare both the children at the time from having to go on the witness stand. How sick is this? I swear to God. So your kid goes over to somebody's house, and the mother, like mothers are supposed to be above fathers. Men, I'm sorry, but just for a moment here, just let me talk. We're supposed to be the last ones. It's supposed to be the lecherous father off in the room. The mother, she lost her marbles. She's fantasizing about a relationship. She admitted engaging in sexual acts with the boy and said that they kissed and fondled, but it stopped short of having sexual intercourse.
He's 8.
What you mean they? You mean she kissed and fondled him?
Yes.
It's about they.
I know, like he consented.
Knowingly.
Well, I got a 5-year-old, and I got to tell you something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They learn young these days.
They learn young, and I think that they might, through not knowing what they're doing,
Yeah, the feeling.
consent right along with it. The little boy might have said to the little girl, been more interested in being with the mother than being with the little girl. It is sick. And it's up to the woman or up to adults to put kids' sexuality in their place. So anyway, the two were in bed together, Art.
What?
Naked, at least once. She admitted yesterday in court in Bridgeport.
Why would you want to see that?
State social workers have custody of the woman's daughter, and the daughter told police that she saw her mother and the boy doing disgusting things.
Oh, jealousy.
The boy later told cops that he had a relationship with her. Come on, they don't know that word. Do they know? Do they say that?
No.
They know what you teach them. They'll repeat it right back.
Or they know what they hear. My son says,
Oh.
What? You know.
Yeah.
Even on a commercial, you hear, They're talking about Diet Coke on a commercial. And it's sexualized society. Yeah. And so he speeds up what he hears on TV and it becomes, What? It's so tough.
So that was a MILF, huh?
Oh God. Oh, she's going to get psychiatric help, whatever.
That's what she needs. She don't need prison.
She needs both.
Jesus.
Dear Wendy, I have a big problem. I'm a 29-year-old man from New Jersey, and I've never had a problem getting women. My problem is keeping them. The thing is, I'm very well endowed. I'm packing 14. Don't get me wrong. I had a lot of fun in my younger days, but now women seem to either treat me as a novelty, true, or just straight be scared of me. I'm getting to the point in life where I would like to settle down and get married and have some children. Is there any advice you can give me? No. I mean, I don't have any advice. There's somebody who would like to have that for the rest of their life, 4 or 5 days a week. Be split in two and walk crazy bow-legged on a regular basis. But there are 4 girls in the room, and me included. Who wants that? Raise your hand. Who wants that for a night? Raise your hand. Oh, well, damn.
Who wants just to perform oral? All right, let's ask the men in the room. Who wants that? Raise your hand. Gay Steve. I see your hand. You just want it just for a novelty act. You don't want that for a long-term relationship, do you?
Not long term.
No, be honest. Wait, don't take my scowl to try to make your answer what I want it to be. I don't want it to be anything. I'm just look. Let me remove my opinion. Would you like to have that for a boyfriend for long-term committed?
I've never had it, so I would have to know first, and then.
Yeah.
That's the longest you've ever had.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. Have a seat. Anyway, sir, I can't tell you what to do. I understand your pain. He's 29. He's ready to settle down. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't want that on a regular basis. You're married to that. You got to have that tapping on your back every damn night. What? What?
Wake up.
Oh, God. Not again. And then, when you're an 18-year-old girl, somehow they love that walk, that badge of honor walk like this.
That's the walk.
They love the badge of honor walk. But when you're a grown woman and you're an attorney, you can't be walking in the courtroom to try a case with the remnants of Long Dog Silver all over you. Just doesn't. Well, I mean, I'm sure that we'll get a lot of women on the fax machine who say, tell him to call me. But they are probably, some of them, the ones who look at you as a novelty act. Yeah. Or even you understand this, don't you?
No doubt.
I mean, this is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Dear Wendy, I've been dating this guy for... Let's get to R. Kelly. No, you know what? Let me read this. Then we're going to take a break. We're going to spend the next part of the bonus hour. I got to talk to you about R. Kelly. I called Mrs. Kelly. She said no thank you and hung up real quick before I can get a word in edgewise. I have her telephone number. You know how I got it? They're on the court papers. How did I get the court papers? I mean, I got them, but I feel bad that they were just that easy to get. And I feel like the legal system needs more of a... The woman didn't even know that I was Wendy. Like, she didn't even know she was cooperating. You know, like, say it's a homegirl on the phone. She's like, Wendy, girl, we listen to you all the time in Chicago. Hell yeah, I'll fax the papers or email the papers to you. You my girl. I listen every day. It wasn't like that. It was Susie Emily Post. Hello. You know, I wanted the court papers for what's a who's and so on and so forth. I didn't actually do the calling. Elisa did it. But, you know, same delivery. I need the court papers for so-and-so and so-and-so. I'm working on a story. No problem. Yeah. Where do I send them? Mm-hmm. And Elisa said, well, you know, send them over here, so on and so forth, da-da-da-da-da. Elisa gets the papers. This all happened yesterday when the story unfolded in the beginning of the show. By this time during the show yesterday, 6:27, I already had the court papers. Elisa hadn't given them to me because she was trying to get the rest of the story. Elisa calls back when she gets the court papers and reads through. Hello, it's Susie Emily Post here at the courthouse. Yes, this is, you know, I'm calling from, you know, the Wendy Williams, you know, show again. Now she's saying the name. And so Elisa says, is there a telephone number where I can get in contact with Mrs. Kelly or perhaps her legal counsel? Susie Emily Post says, did you look really good in the paperwork? It's there. Exactly. So Elisa's like, no, I didn't see it, you know, because I know Wendy's going to want to call. At this particular point, you know, I would have just, you know. But the woman was like, it's right there in the court paper along with the home address and all of the other information pertaining to the case. And Elisa says, oh, I see it. Okay, well, thank you very much and have a good day. Bye-bye. And Emily Post says, bye-bye. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the paperwork. Mrs. Kelly has handwritten this whole thing. I'll read it to you, chapter and verse. What I can. She's a nervous wreck writing this, so a lot of it is conflummoxed, but you can get the basic idea that R. Kelly's being painted as a no good man. Dear Wendy, I've been dating this guy for almost 3 years. I haven't been with anyone else but him in 3 years. When I met him, he had broken up with his fiance. We used a condom every time we had intercourse. He goes to swingers parties also. He says he uses protection. This past July, he got married. He sent me to Texas that weekend. Sidebar, I got my eyebrows threaded in Texas, and it was painful, but lasted a long time. Okay, back to the dilemma. We had unprotected sex 3 times since, and we have been together, and it all started a month before he got married. Well, I found out today from the doctor that I have trichomoniasis. I haven't told him, and I don't know how to. He has said before, she sounds so naive. She's trying to break it to a swinger, that she has something that can be cured with a pill. I think that can be cured with a pill. Yeah. Take your pill and change your number, stupid. He has said before that he never had an STD, and if he ever got one, it would be a beatdown occurring. I have already been treated, but we have had sex once unprotected since the treatment. What should I do? Stupid. What's the matter? Woman, you've been dating him for 3 years.
Frightful, Wendy.
Exactly, Miss Mark. That's Miss Jonathan's friend, Miss Mark. Yes. Jonathan is soon to be divorced from Terry McMillan. Listen, leave him alone. Work on yourself. And understand why it is that you allowed yourself to be so vulnerable. And it's not even about the trichomoniasis or whatever. It's more about you call yourself dating him, but you haven't been dating him. You're a perfect mark. He can tell you he goes to swingers clubs and still be with you. He can tell you he goes to swingers club and still do raw dog on you when you let it happen. He can tell you he goes to swingers club and get married right there during the 3 years that you have a relationship. He sent me to Texas that weekend. that he got married. He sent her to Texas out of town. She doesn't put her age. I'm assuming 12. Okay, seriously? It's time to change your number. Break up with him. Don't tell him anything about the STD. As far as I'm concerned, let his Johnson fall off. You know, you don't tell him anything. Leave him alone and search from within to pull yourself up and find strength. Stand up and carry on. This hour is brought to you by Nissan. And this Saturday, everybody, look for the WBLS Street Team at the Rib Shack. 1438 Boston Road in the Bronx. They're going to be at the Rib Shack. Oh, you live in the Bronx?
Yeah, so I was like, oh my God, you in my hood.
Nicole, do you know the Rib Shack?
Yes, I do.
They have good food.
They have good food.
The Street Team is going to be there on Saturday at 2 p.m. and everybody can register to win tickets every 15 minutes to go to Circle of Sisters October 1st and 2nd.
Yes.
It's going to be a big appearance at the Rib Shack.
It is going to be a big appearance. I'll be there eating.
You'll be at the Rib Shack?
Oh, wait, fun. I'll be there.
Saturday at 2.
Saturday at 2.
Yeah.
I'll be there at the Rib Shack.
You might be able to get like the WBLS discount or something if you hang around the van. You know, hang around the van. Also, oh gosh, I hate the tagline for this season's America's Next Top Model. It's painful to read, but I will. The bling is back. The judging panel of the new season of America's Next Top Model is hosted by supermodel Tyra Banks. By the way, what's the verdict on the boobs? What happened on the show? Did you watch?
No, I didn't see it today. Damn, sorry.
What are you doing back there?
Working.
I forgot. I always think this show is so fun. Who works? I took a mood check from Goose today. I said, Goose, do you like coming on the show? Because Goose has been here probably for like 2 months now, right, Goose? He said he likes it. He might have just been talking, but I asked him honestly. It's a fun show, though, right, Goose? You're not exactly as crazy as the rest of us, but I see you secretly smile, just like you do right now. You're not so crazy! It's seeping into his pores. He's one of us. Anyway, caller number 11 right now on the phones at 866-GET-WENDY with the correct answer to the following quiz. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Steve, I need your help. All right, wait. Caller number 11 at 866-GET-WENDY with the correct answer to the following fashion flashback quiz picks up the prize pack courtesy of America's Next Top Model. Here's the quiz. Oh, no, this is easy. Sit down, Steve. One of the 80s most well-loved fashions was jellies. What are jellies? Oh. No, shut up. Caller number 11 with the answer gets the prize pack. How you doing? All right, so we're going to take a break right now, and we'll be back with the R. Kelly story, and we'll wrap up the bonus hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
All they do what the business is, man. It's your boy, Young Jeezy. You're listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Yeah. That CD is definitely my theme music for everything. Getting ready to go to the club, I put in my Young Jeezy CD. You know, hit the streets, riding the block, it's the Young Jeezy CD. Oh my gosh. I do it for the hood. So, Joan Collins suffered the shattering heartbreak when her lover, Warren Beatty, forced her to have an abortion. Well, he was only 23 at the time. And he was, there's a new book coming out called Warren Beatty. It's due in stores on September 27th. And Joan Collins describes him as the most ambitious person that she's ever met. The book is authored by Susan Finstead. But they had an 18-month romance back in the 60s. He was 23 and unknown. At that point, she was 27, divorced, and had been in the movies for decades. So she told him that she was pregnant just at the time that he was about to begin filming his breakthrough film, Splendor in the Grass. He was like, you know, abort. Okay, let's move on. R. Kelly. Damn. I got the court papers right here. Case number 250P3694. Officially filed September 2nd, 2005 at 319. The clerk, Dorothy Brown. Andrea Kelly is the petitioner. Robert Kelly Sr. is the respondent. Here's the address to the compound. And our Kellys, they have two different addresses. I have both addresses here. Okay, so the children in question, Joanne Kelly, Jaya Kelly, and Robert Kelly Jr. Andrea has listed that she's wishing to protect the three kids and herself. What was that? No, not the tapping, but there was a zhuzhing in the headphones. Yeah, what is that?
I think that's a compressor.
Well, why is it only on?
It's on Art's mic, so it's picking up a lot of atmosphere.
Must be where Steve sits in the morning.
Does Steve sit there in the morning?
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, let me see if my microphone sounds any different. Wait, hold on. Art's nasty DS lips off. Here.
Okay, try it.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. CBS FM. Do I sound big and full?
Yeah.
1 2 1 2. How you doing? This mic. How you doing? Do I sound any different?
No, not really. It's the same microphone, so.
Yeah.
It's noisier.
Yeah. That's room noise.
All right. It is what it is. August 24th, 2005. She writes on these papers, snapped over a man in the background of a... Now, mind you, the writing is very sketchy. I'm not understanding all of it, everybody. In the background of a photo I took with my children at the something or another jungle island. I'm assuming this is like a playland. 2 days snapped over me reading a magazine and saving another man's... I don't understand the rest. Last summer, I was slapped for something to him, and we made up, but I asked for a divorce, and he beat me down and continued to hit me and yell, "Don't leave me! Oh. Don't leave me! Oh. Why are you leaving me? Oh. Why are you leaving? Don't leave me! Why are you leaving me?" That's what it says here in the picture, in the papers. Damn. He said he was sorry. Something or another. I'm now fearful of him, and I want him to get away. I want to be safe and be happy. No, I never called the police. I thought it would get better. Now, she's asking for her car. She describes it as a black 2003 Mercedes. She wants her clothes, her jewelry. This looks like it's a soap. I don't know, you know.
Special soap.
Yeah. That's my soap that cleans off all them Kelly germs. A computer and all the things still at our house. Now, here's the thing about the computer, because I'm like, why are you flinching over a computer? But in that hard drive, it might be some evidence. Right? And that's why she doesn't have a lawyer listed here. That's how I was able to just call her. There is no lawyer listed. Like, she knows, you know, all I have to do is go to the courts with the hard drive, and I get half and then some. No questions asked. Why should I split with an attorney? Maybe that's what she's thinking. She says, as a result of the above described abuse, the petitioner suffered something or another. And this is what she needs. She needs food. She needs medicine for the kids. They're asthmatic. We have been able to stay with my father, but the doctor said to remove them from the environment because the dogs trigger asthma. And she has no contact by any means with an exclamation point. And she has, there's the address again and all like that. And then the last page is once again, supervised visits only. Oh. I want the 2003 black Mercedes, residence, clothes, and computer, and my dance photos. Oh, I have a picture of her, by the way. Wait, no, you hold on, Goose. You don't press nothing. Damn, I had a picture of her. I had a picture of her in my wrap-up stuff. I wanted to pass a picture around. I got a picture of her. Doggone it, I got a picture of her. I want to show you a picture of her. Come on.
No, please. No, please.
You ain't got to go home. You got to get the heck out of here.
No, crap. Look. Hey, R. Kelly, ain't no good gonna come to you until you do right by Andrea and them kids.
Okay, let's go.
All right, you all, I have to go. Damn. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, God willing. Together again. We'll have fun. You know, you'll answer the people poll question. We'll talk about that, the book smarts or the street smarts. And thank you once again to Shaggy for coming in. Goose, nice job on the buttons. Artie, life of the party. Thank you, interns. Thank you, everybody. Love you for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.